This is how the Game of Thrones characters should really look. Over 6 seasons, the Game of Thrones TV series, based on the series of novels A Song of Ice and Fire, managed to collect millions of loyal fans who seem to know absolutely everything about the inhabitants of the Seven Kingdoms. However, many of the screen images are far from the book's original creations. We at Darkside decided to find out how the characters created by George R. Martin should look, and we share our observations with you. Daenerys Targaryen. On the book's pages, the mother of dragons had a classic Valyrian appearance, silver hair and violet eyes. The book presents Jon to the reader as a dark-haired, grey-eyed young man. Bran Stark. George R. Martin decided that Bran, as well as all his blood brothers, would inherit his mother's appearance, dark blue eyes and reddish-brown hair. Ygritte. According to the book, Jon Snow's only love has features that are quite different from the pleasant screen image: bright red scruffy hair, a snub nose, and slightly crooked teeth. Tywin Lannister. The head of the House of Lannister was conceived as the owner of a mustached beard, thick sideburns, and a clean-shaven head. Tyrion, the Imp Lannister. The Imp's book version is very different from his TV series image. To match the original source, Peter Dinklage's hair should be whitish, one eye should be black, the other green. According to the book, after the Battle of Blackwater Bay, Tyrion lost 3/4 of his nose and a part of his lip. But the producers decided to confine themselves to just scars on his face. Tommen Baratheon. King Tommen should have appeared before the viewer as a plump boy with green eyes and golden curls. Tian Greyjoy. In contrast with the TV version, the book presents the heir of the Iron Islands as a dark-skinned, dark-haired man. Yara Asha Greyjoy. In the TV series, Tian's sister changed not only her name Asha to Yara, but also her appearance. She should have had short dark hair, a sharp and large nose, and weathered skin on her face. Yoren Crow's Eye Greyjoy. In the facial features of Yoren from the TV series, we can hardly recognize his book version. According to George R. Martin, he should have been a brunette with a neat beard, with his right eye blue, and the left one covered with a leather patch. Brienne of Tarth. In the TV series, Brienne was often jeered at because of her unusual appearance. But there she doesn't even have the big mouth, crooked teeth, and freckled face as her character in the book does. Oberyn, the Red Viper, Martell. Pedro Pascal, who played the Prince of Dawn, corresponds to the book description pretty well. Yet his hair should be slightly longer and graying. Ramsay Bolton. The author tried to make Ramsay's appearance as awful and unpleasant as the character's personality. According to the original idea, the skin on his face was pink and pimply, his nose was white, his mouth small, and his hair long and dry. He had close-set washy eyes, which looked like two fragments of dirty ice. Dario Naharis. In the book, one of the commanders of Daenerys has blue hair and a trident-shaped beard of the same color, while his mustache was painted golden. Lancel Lannister. By the time Lancel became one of the Sparrows and appealed to the faith of the Seven, his appearance had changed a lot in the book. His hair turned white as chalk, and his face became grey. The creators of the show decided to designate the changes in his life with a new haircut only. This is how the